Hi YouTube, it's Smoking X787. Just enjoying another cup of coffee. This is a new blend. It's a hazelnut blend. And it's really good. Just woke up today. I have to get my flu shot because I get sick very easily, and or you know, when I do get sick, I get sick really bad. So I don't want to get sick and miss school, so I have to get the flu shot. But anyway, today's video topic will be different. I have another funny story to tell you. This funny story will be funny. How do I begin it? I guess I have to start by beginning saying that at about 2.5, when I was 2.5, I was diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome, which is basically a high-functioning form of autism. So I'm not sure if any of you knew that, but I do have Asperger's, and over the course of my life, I've been diagnosed with multiple brain disorders, such as bipolar, and schizoaffective mood disorder, and OCD, and stuff like that. So here's a funny story. When I was 6, I was kicked out of my public school because I couldn't behave in class. So I went to actually I went to a lot of different our district schools, but I ended up at one maybe an hour away, maybe hours away from me, and I had done a lot of you know, made a lot of progress, and you know, I was a day student there, which means basically that I would go home on a bus every day, and you know, I would live at home. But here's a funny story. One day, I guess it was very, very silly for some reason. Just very, very silly. I'm not sure why, but you have to understand about bipolar is that bipolar comes in two forms: manic and depressive. Mania is when you're more hyped up, like silly and obsessive, and depressive is when you're sad and low. So I was probably in what you would call a manic mood, and I started becoming very, very silly in class. I mean, this is, of course, you know, not a public school. I mean, they have, you know, I'm not going to be sent to the principal's office and, you know, given a detention, but they do have, you know, consequences for acting out in class. So I started becoming silly, and I can't really remember what I did, because, I mean, I was probably 12 at the time, so, I mean, it's been 7 years, so I'm not really sure what I did. But anyway, I got a 10-minute time out for that, and I was going to do it in what they call the office, which was like a detention hall, and apparently there was no space in the detention hall or the office, so I did it in just a little chair, and so I did my time out. But then maybe about 1 or 2 classes later, I got silly again, and this time There's, how do I describe this? There's a desk and almost like a wooden cabinet next to the little chair in my classroom, or in my old classroom. And this is for students who are, you know, silly or having problems. And so you basically sit in there and you can recenter and calm down. So basically, I went to that desk, and this is the funny part. I went to that desk and chair and started to hump it. Excuse my language. I started to hump it. And one of the teacher's aides was like, immediately stopped me, and I immediately got sent out of class again and set another 10-minute timeout. Then it didn't stop there. I was in gym class. Of course, you know, even though it's not a public school, it has a gym class. And I was with one of my, you know, close friends, and, you know, these two kids, you know, were so funny. I mean, these were the funniest kids in the world. They just loved, I mean, 12 to 14-year-old boy humor, Beavis and Butthead humor. Just the funniest kids in the world. I won't name them, but just the funniest kids in the world. And we were doing our stretches, like, you know, stretch here, and I can't exactly remember what I did again, but I made some kind of lewd gesture, and the teacher immediately gave me a 5-minute timeout. And this is the funny part. And I usually don't swear in my videos, but I'll swear now, because I kind of have to swear for you guys to get the point. I was in the hallway, sitting my 5-minute timeout, and my homeroom teacher, she came over and said to me, "Stop it, Evan. Stop the banana talk," which is a slang word for dick. Stop the sausage talk, another slang word for dick. And stop the dick talk. The next time you do that, you'll be placed on red. Which, to explain that, is basically a level system they had there. Since this is not a public school, they had levels, and, you know, if you were on one level, that's good. If you were on this level, it was okay. If you were on this level, it was bad. So basically, just a reinforcement, you know, thing. So I just thought I would share that story with you guys. I know I shared a lot of my personal life in this video. But it seems good to share. So I've gone way over time. Not really way over time, but I didn't want to make this video this long. So hope you guys enjoyed my funny story, and see you guys next time. Bye. Peace out.